Welcome. Thank you guys for having me here today. It's a pleasure to be here to share ComEd's energy efficiency program and to help give you ideas on how to reduce your energy use, and hopefully it'll lead to a lower electric bill and reducing your carbon footprint. So just wanted to show you some slides here. My manager, Susanna Strongmeyer, unfortunately she couldn't be here today, so I'm going to be reviewing the intro slides that she has, and then I'll kind of dive into everything in the brochure that I handed out. So that's my manager, Susanna Strongmeyer. My name is Sergio Alzate, and today we're going to talk about the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program, what we're doing, what we've done, and what we're planning to do. So a little bit about ComEd. ComEd provides 4 million customers with safe, reliable electric service, and we rank in the top 1% of all utilities in attracting new businesses, jobs, and investments. And ComEd's overall reliability improved 79% since 2011 investments, avoiding more than 18.6 million customer interruptions and producing more than $3 billion in savings, including avoided business losses. A little snapshot there about us. And just so you know, we have something called the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program open to our residential and business customers. These are program offerings that are meant to help you be more energy efficient, reducing your energy use. So a little snapshot about here in the city of Elmhurst. Last year, 2021, this shows you a snapshot of our energy efficiency results in 2021. So last year we installed 600 smart thermostats in the city of Elmhurst. We've given 1,200 rebates, 96 home energy assessments have been conducted, and total bill savings of $61,700 in Elmhurst alone for our residential customers, and that's only in 2021. From 2018 through 2021, so 3-year span, you see that the number of smart thermostats installed was 2,100, number of rebates giving 3,800, 400 home assessments conducted, 700 refrigerators recycled, and $356,300 in total bill savings for our residential customers alone throughout from 2018 to 2021. And I mentioned the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program a lot. Don't worry, I'm going to get into what all of that means in a second. And this is just a little snapshot of our ComEd Energy Efficiency Program impact. And I really encourage you guys, now that I'm going to go into all of the brochures that I handed out and information, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's why I'm here. If I don't know how to answer it, I'll let you grab an extra giveaway on the way out. So hold me to that, please. So the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program and everything I'm going over today is to give you more control over energy use and more ways to save. And this is listed on the brochures that I handed out. If you open it up, you'll see that on the right side, it says ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Everything under ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is part of the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. But on the other side, you'll see that it says more ways to save. These are not part of our energy efficiency program, but there are other resources that can help you save. And one way to do it is ComEd Marketplace. So this is ComEd's online retailer. And it's great because it's an easy way to take advantage of instant rebates on energy-saving products. So if you're in the market for energy-efficient light bulbs, faucet aerators, smart thermostats, check out ComEd Marketplace because oftentimes you can buy these items with instant discounts already applied. And you can go to ComEd.com/discover savings for more information. And the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is all about putting tools at your fingertips. And some of the ways that we help you save are the assessments, our discounts, and rebates. But let me skip over to our home energy assessment. And like I said, our ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is all about making you more energy efficient, helping you lower your utility bills, helping you save energy, and environmental benefits. So I'm going to start with home energy savings. And that's our assessment. It's super popular. That's why it's the first blurb on the brochure. And home energy savings is great because if you are a ComEd customer and you're a single-family homeowner, town homeowner, condo, or two-flat, then you can qualify for a free home energy assessment, and it's called home energy savings. What's great about it is we send an energy advisor to your home. They'll do a walkthrough through all of the major rooms. They'll identify improvements on how to help you save on your electric and gas use, and they'll print out a report on site with applicable rebates, if any, for doing any of those improvements. But the best part is you're under no obligation to do anything they suggest. They'll print out the report and you can keep it just for future reference. Maybe right now you're not in the position to make these improvements, but who knows, maybe next year or 6 months from now, you can touch on these points that they print out for you. So it's great because it could be just for informational purposes, or you can actually do those improvements with the energy advisor who came over. But what's great about this assessment is you're under no obligation to do these improvements, but you may still receive some or more of the following energy-saving items for free. So you can get free Energy Star certified LED bulbs in all of your major rooms. So the qualifying factor for that is if you still have incandescent or halogen bulbs in any of your major rooms, the energy advisor will swap them all out for free with LED equivalent bulbs. You look like an energy efficiency crowd, so maybe none of you have incandescent bulbs, and that's good. But if you have any family or friends who maybe they still have those inefficient lighting options, maybe share this information with them. Question?
I do. I had this done a couple years ago, and we did have some bulbs that were newer, and he would not swap them out. I can't remember why or which ones they were.
So I'm glad you bring that up. So the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program, it's all about making you more energy efficient. So if you have energy efficient bulbs already, they wouldn't replace those.
But he seemed to think they were like bad bulbs.
They were,
They were like not the best bulbs. And he was like, no, I can't do those ones.
My guess is they were probably CFLs, the compact fluorescent, the spirally bulbs,
They were.
because those are energy efficient light bulbs, but they're not the most efficient. Pretty much the most efficient lighting are LED bulbs. Second place would be CFLs. But unfortunately, since those are considered energy efficient, that's why they didn't replace them.
And we can't, those are really difficult to dispose of as well.
They are, yes. I'm glad you bring that up too. If anyone here has CFL bulbs, those spiral bulbs, when they burn out, don't just throw them in the garbage because they have a small amount of mercury in them. It's small, it's about as much as the tip of a ballpoint pen, but think about it. If everyone's throwing out their CFL bulbs, they go in the landfill, it accumulates. The glass breaks, the mercury gets released. Your best bet is most Home Depots, they have it looks like a mailbox. They have a recycling drop box for CFL bulbs. And if you go to, what is it called? Earth 911. I'll get the link for you later, but there's a website link where you can, it's not just for LED, for bulbs, but you can find all sorts of recycling options for pretty much all home products. And it escapes me right now. I think because the camera's on me, the pressure's on. But I'll get that link for you later. But the easiest thing would be to go to your local Home Depot. Most of them have like a CFL recycling drop box. But you bring up a good point. Don't just throw away your CFLs when they burn out. The good news about LEDs, they don't have mercury like CFLs do, so that they're by far the best choice. But since CFLs are considered energy efficient, that's why you won't get those replaced during an assessment.
They were kind of like the first ones, right? CFLs, like before the more energy efficient LEDs.
Yeah, we used to, before LEDs were prohibitively expensive, CFLs were the choice. But now, thankfully, LED prices have gone down dramatically, and we actually have instant discounts on LEDs, and I'll touch on that a little later. So during the assessment, you may receive LED bulbs in all of your major rooms. Again, if you have incandescent or halogen bulbs. And what's nice about that is if you still have incandescent bulbs, assessment is great because incandescent bulbs, they release more heat than they do light. You know, I'm sure all of us have been burned at one point or another getting too close to an incandescent bulb. They're a very inefficient source of lighting, And they actually heat up your room slightly. So if you have too many in one room, your air conditioning has to run more frequently. So not only are you using more energy for your lighting needs, your heating and cooling costs go up. So it's all connected. During the assessment, you may also receive a programmable thermostat for free. Again, notice I say may. Don't do the assessment and then you don't get it. The reason for it is if you have furnace heating and the thermostat that you have is not programmable, that's when we will give you a programmable thermostat for free and install it on site. If you don't have furnace heating or if your thermostat is programmable, you wouldn't get that for free. You can also get energy-saving shower heads for each shower. Again, if you don't already have energy-saving shower heads. And these are WaterSense certified shower heads to help you save on your gas use. Because the less water you use, the less gas you have to use to heat the water. Now you might be wondering, why is ComEd giving me products to save on my gas? We're the electric company, right? This assessment is actually a partnership between ComEd and the gas companies. So here in Elmhurst, that's Nicor, correct? But if you live in the city of Chicago, we're partnered up with Peoples Gas. If you live in the North Shore suburbs, we're partnered up with North Shore Gas. So this assessment is great because not only do they look at ways to help you save on your electric use, they look at your gas use too. That's why you can get energy-saving shower heads. Same with energy-saving faucet aerators for your kitchen and bathroom sinks. This is a connection on the faucet that helps you save water, which in turn helps you save gas. And you would only get those for free if you don't already have faucet aerators on your kitchen and bathroom sinks. Hot water pipe installation. If your hot water pipes, if there's access to safely view them, and if we see that you have no pipe wrapping, you will receive free installation for your hot water pipes during the assessment. We won't cut a hole in the wall, but if it's visible and if we can safely get to it to inspect it, then, and you have no installation, you will receive some hot water pipe installation for free. Again, to help you save on your gas use. And I feel like an infomercial because that's not all. There's more. During the assessment, you may purchase at an instant discount other energy-saving products. So you're all familiar with power strips, right? So there's a type of power strip called an advanced power strip where I wish I brought one to show off, but basically most advanced power strips work the same way. There's some black master outlets on there that are always on, and then there are these secondary green outlets. So an advanced power strip will automatically shut off those secondary green outlets when you're not using the power strip. And that's important because there's something called a vampire load, which refers to almost any electronic device, if it's plugged into the wall, even if it's off, it's draining a small amount of electricity all night long, all week long, all year long. And that's why they always say, if you're not using it, unplug it. Power strips are a great way to cut vampire load because you can just step on that little red switch on the power strip to cut off all the power to it. But some people, it's a hard habit to get into. So advanced power strips are great because they can automatically cut power to most of the outlets on the power strip when they're not in use to help you cut down on that vampire power, on that phantom load. During the assessment, you can buy an advanced power strip for a $10 copay. Normally they're much more expensive, but you may buy some for $10 during the assessment from the energy advisor. Also, you may purchase there's 3 different models of smart thermostats that you can buy at a $75 instant discount during the assessment, and that energy advisor will install it as well. Are you all familiar with smart thermostats? Nice. So for those watching this video later, smart thermostat, typically you can connect to it via your smartphone. You can monitor it and control it from anywhere you have cell phone reception. And smart thermostats can start to learn your schedule. They can automatically adjust to help you save on your heating and cooling costs. And let's say you're coming home from work. You can set it to your optimal temperature while you're at work to save, and then put it to whatever temperature you prefer when you're headed home or if you're on vacation to help you save on your heating and cooling costs. But long story short, you can purchase a smart thermostat, $75 instant discount, and it'll be installed during the assessment. Any questions? All right. And what's really nice is this assessment, you can either do it in person or you can do a virtual assessment. So if you're not comfortable with having someone in your home, you can do a virtual assessment, and all you would do is you would download certain software on your smartphone or tablet and do a virtual walkthrough for the energy advisor. They never have to step foot in your home. You would do the walk for them, and then they'd mail you any products that you qualify for directly to you. And they'll email you that energy report instead of printing it on site. Pretty cool. And if anyone's interested in signing up, I have a clipboard at the table, or just scan the QR code on the brochure and select Home Energy Savings. And this is not just in the city of Elmhurst. All ComEd customers may qualify. And again, this is a joint partnership between ComEd and the gas companies. And learn more at comed.com/assessment, and you can also sign up directly there. And you may be thinking, well, what if I live in an apartment? There's something called multifamily energy savings. It's basically an assessment for the apartment building. So if you have any friends or family, or if you live in an apartment, you're a renter, you can still get an assessment. The main difference is the property owner or the manager would have to sign up. So definitely share this with your landlord if you live in a multi-unit building. And it's great because it's a free energy assessment for the whole property and a free direct installation of energy-saving products in common areas and in the tenant spaces. So I've had customers that say, my landlord won't do it. They're not worried about my energy use. Let them know. It benefits the landlord too, because the common areas, that's operational costs the landlord or property manager has to take care of. So this benefits everyone in the building. It's a win-win. And yeah, so there's more information on this. Again, if you go to comed.com/multifamily, the information's there. And if you go to this link and click on Home Energy Savings, on the left side of the screen, you can click on Multifamily Energy Savings as well. And let's go into rebates and discounts. Again, this is all part of the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. So first I went over home energy savings. Next I'm going to go over rebates and discounts. And the whole point, basically, if you purchase any of these appliances that are Energy Star certified, you can get a $50 rebate on them. So if you buy an Energy Star rated new refrigerator, clothes washer or electric clothes dryer, air purifier, dehumidifier, standalone unit, ventilation fan, water dispenser, hot-cold combination, any of those items, if they're Energy Star rated, you qualify for a $50 rebate. And why are we doing this? Because Energy Star rated appliances are tested to run efficiently. And the whole point of the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is to make our customers more energy efficient, to reduce your energy use. So we want to motivate you to buy Energy Star. So if you're in the market for any of those appliances in the bullet points, please make sure to get your $50 rebate. And there's 3 ways to do it. I don't remember if it's listed on the brochure, on the PowerPoint. It is not, but if you go to comed.com/rebates, or again, click on this QR code and go to rebates, there's 3 ways to get the rebate. 1, you can buy it at full price and then fill out the online application form within 60 days of purchase. Don't forget, because if it passes that timeline, you can't qualify for the rebate. Or, my favorite, there's an instant in-store coupon where you can actually fill out a form online and you'll be emailed a coupon. And you go to the participating retailer, you show them the coupon at checkout, and that rebate gets automatically applied at checkout. So you don't have to wait for a check in the mail. You don't have to fill out any paperwork afterwards. It's all done by the time you leave the store. That's probably my favorite, most convenient. And something else, we have instant in-store coupons on select Energy Star LED bulbs. I'm sure a lot of you have already done this without knowing it. Next time you're at one of our retail partners, look for that ComEd lower price sticker on the price of the bulb. Because if you see that ComEd lower price sticker, then it's already instantly discounted by ComEd. You don't have to fill out an application. The price listed already reflects the discount. And we're partnered up with all sorts of retailers. We're at Home Depot, Menards, Costco, Sam's, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, Target, Walmart, and a lot more stores. I can only remember the big stores, but there's a lot of smaller stores that are also partnered up with us. Just look for that ComEd lower price sticker next time you're shopping for bulbs. And there's also other energy efficient home products that you can get instant discounts on too in stores. Like there's advanced power strips and other items. And for the discounts are available on advanced power strips, air purifiers, dehumidifiers, water dispensers, ventilation fans, and room AC units at select retailers. For the full list of retailers, visit our website. Again, you go to that link and click on discounts. Any questions? All right. And we also have heating and cooling discounts. Now, these are discounts on bigger heating and cooling equipment that maybe you're not in the market for, but who knows in the future. So there's discounts on qualifying equipment like central air conditioning systems, furnace blower motors, air source heat pumps, ductless mini split heat pumps, duct sealing, geothermal heat pumps, geothermal heat pump indoor unit replacement. Say that twice really fast. It's difficult. Air source heat pump tune-ups, central air conditioning tune-ups. For all of these products, if you are in the market, visit our website, comed.com/heating-cooling, to find out which products qualify. They have to fall within certain energy efficiency ratings to qualify mostly, but all those details are on our website. And this PowerPoint has a lot of links, but your safe bet is to just go to the link on the brochure and then click on discounts. And then there will be a heating and cooling discounts button on there. Now, we also have rebates on smart thermostats. I mentioned smart thermostat rebates, discounts during the assessment, but let's say you're not interested in an assessment, or you already did one, but you specifically want to buy a smart thermostat. Then take advantage of the $75 rebate that ComEd offers on select smart thermostats. And smart thermostats are great because they help you monitor your energy use, optimize comfort, and reduce your energy costs. You can get an instant in-store coupon for select smart thermostats. And again, just like the rebates for the Energy Star appliances, the instant in-store coupon for the smart thermostat, you fill out a form online, they email you the coupon, and then when you go to the select retailer and buy the select smart thermostat, just show them the coupon on your smartphone at the checkout. They'll scan it and it'll be instantly discounted. And all of our options for smart thermostat rebates can be found at comed.com/thermostat. And ComEd customers have saved more than $6.4 billion through the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. And any questions on anything I've gone over so far? Awesome. I'm going to go over solar options as well for those of you that are interested. And just some solar facts. We may not live in the sunniest state, but solar works in Illinois. There's plenty of solar power to power your private solar energy system and provide you the benefits of solar energy. Now, you're going to hear the term private solar energy system. And really what that refers to is if you have solar panels on your private property. And let's say you're interested in solar, but you either can't get solar panels because you rent, or you're just not in the market for it. Renters or owners of multifamily buildings can also take advantage of solar through something called community solar, where basically a farm of solar panel, a third-party company has a farm of solar panels. They generate the solar power, and customers can pay a subscription to buy a portion of the solar energy via solar credits that show up on your bill. So if you're interested in reducing your carbon footprint, but you can't buy solar panels or you don't want to, you can subscribe to community solar to still help reduce your carbon footprint through solar credits. And you can learn more at comed.com/solar. And This brochure, it does have a small blurb that goes over solar under clean energy options. And so again, there's two options if you're considering solar. One is a private solar energy system. And this is where solar panels get installed on your home or business, usually on the roof. And because you'll still be connected to the smart grid, ComEd will still deliver energy to your home or business on the days when your private solar energy system doesn't generate enough solar power to power your home. And that's important because let's say your solar panels don't generate enough power a certain day. Instead of you just having an outage until they do generate enough power, since you're connected to the smart grid still, the moment you run out of solar power, you'll seamlessly pull energy from the grid so that there's no outage, not even a flicker. You wouldn't notice that now you're pulling from the grid instead of the solar panels. And that's private solar energy. But then again, there's community solar, where a farm of solar panels is owned and operated by a third-party company, a solar developer, and then you pay a subscription fee. You'd get solar credits on your bill that would offset your energy costs, your energy use. And again, this is to help you reduce your carbon footprint, because the more solar power you generate through your subscription, the less energy has to be generated through generating facilities. And you can explore your options at ComEd.com/solar. And here's a short video that talks a little bit about community solar.
Going Solar by ComEd. Did you know that you can take advantage of solar energy even if you don't have your own private solar energy system? You can get the benefits of solar and earn credits on your energy bill at the same time by subscribing to a community solar project. A community solar project is a farm of solar panels owned and operated by a community solar developer. Energy generated at
these farms flows to the smart grid and becomes part of the overall energy supply. ComEd delivers energy through the smart grid to homes and businesses. People who participate in community solar will receive 2 bills each month. The energy bill you normally receive reflecting credits based on the energy generated by the solar farm, and a second bill from the community solar developer for your subscription to the project. ComEd is here to help you make informed decisions about how you can go solar. To learn more, go to ComEd.com/solar.
So that was community solar, and this next short video goes over private solar. We have this great tool at ComEd.com/solar. It's called the solar calculator, where really all you do is you type your home address. It pulls a satellite image of your rooftop to estimate how many solar panels fit, the estimated upfront costs, the estimated rebate amounts on the federal and state level after year 1, and the total payback period for the system to pay for itself. And this solar calculator gives you that estimate on all of those items at once. And it's a great first step for people that are considering solar, because maybe you have no idea if it benefits you or if you're in a financial situation for it, but the solar calculator gives you a good, again, estimate of costs. And let's watch a quick video that shows that.
Do you know that the sun is the most abundantly available renewable energy source? At ComEd, we're committed to educating our customers about their clean energy choices. That's why we offer our solar calculator, an interactive online resource to help you understand what solar could mean for you. Our solar calculator helps you understand the potential costs and benefits of installing solar on your rooftop. Using your address and factors like your roof's pitch and shading, our solar calculator will evaluate your roof's solar potential and the amount of energy your rooftop system could produce. You can even experiment by choosing the percentage of your energy that you want to come from rooftop solar, so you can compare different options. Our calculator will help you understand the potential value of rooftop solar and provide information when exploring options with solar contractors. Ready to explore your solar options? Simply go to ComEd.com/solar and select the solar calculator icon to get started. For personalized results, log into My Account. Our solar calculator will automatically populate your address and previous 12 months of usage information. If you do not have a ComEd account, Log in as a guest and enter your address and the estimated cost of your monthly energy bill. Get started with the solar calculator today. Visit comed.com/solar.
So that touches on energy efficiency and solar, but I wanted to touch on protecting yourself from scams. It's just so common nowadays, so unfortunately this is something that is very common in all of the neighborhoods I go to. So just some reminders on how to protect yourself and your information. Scammers may make calls from what appears to be a ComEd phone number. So just because your caller ID says ComEd on it, you can't really trust it. There's this app, or there's something called spoofing. You can basically, for free, go online and via spoofing, make the caller ID say whatever you want it to. I can go online and through an app, I can call and make it seem like 911 is calling, like the fire department's calling, like ComEd is calling. So you can't really trust your caller ID, unfortunately, because of that. So scammers may make calls from what appears to be a ComEd phone number. They may ask you to make a direct payment with a prepaid cash card, cryptocurrency, or a third-party banking app. They may ask you to call them back at a different number with personal information. And they may even wear clothing and a fake ComEd ID badge. Or they can ask for your account number or to see your energy bill. And just be careful. When in doubt, shut them out. Especially people knocking on your door or calling you, it is so hard to verify who they are. If someone knocks on your door and they say they're with ComEd, they're there to do work, call us. If you're doubtful, call the number on your bill and say, hey, so-and-so is here. And if it is a legit ComEd employee, they'll have no issues with waiting while you verify, because all ComEd employees know how big scams are, so that they're fine with waiting while you verify. It's the scam artists who run away when you make that phone call. So just be careful, because, I mean, you can, even if they're wearing clothing that has ComEd logo, I mean, anyone can go online and upload a logo and pay for any type of shirt to be made, so you can't trust that either. Just be very careful. And another common thing is them calling or knocking on your door to ask for your account number. ComEd will never do that. We have your account number. You're our customer. All we have to do is type your address in our system, and we can pull up your bill if needed. But there's a lot of scams where someone may pose as ComEd and ask to see your bill. So just reminder, ComEd will never call or come to your home and business to sell you electricity. Now, just so you know, you do have the choice to pick a different electric supplier, but don't be scammed. Now, maybe you've had someone knock. Has anyone here had someone knock on their door or call them about switching to a different supplier? Yeah? So just so you know, you do have the option to pick a different supplier if you'd like. You're still a ComEd customer on the delivery. So if you look on your ComEd bill, there's two main line items. One is the delivery fee, which is always ComEd, because if you live in ComEd service territory, that means you're connected to our electric grid, to our smart grid. So that means that electricity going to your home is delivered from our grid to your home. So you're always a ComEd customer on the delivery end. But on the energy supply, you have choices. You could have ComEd as your supplier, or you can pick from there's over 100 different energy supplier options out there. Now, and that's called customer choice. You're well within your rights to shop around and pick the best supplier for you and your family. Just don't be scammed into it. Someone might be knocking door to door and say, hey, we're with so-and-so electric. Can we see your bill to see if we can save you some money on your bill? Just be careful. They might be legitimate, but you never know. Once you hand them your bill, now they have your account number. Now they have your personal information, and they can make changes without your consent. It's unethical, it's illegal, but it happens every single day. So don't hand your bill over, even if you're shopping around. Your best bet, if you do want to compare supply options, visit pluginillinois.org. Now, this link is actually on every ComEd bill. It's near the energy supply line of your ComEd bill, but this is basically it's a reliable source of information if you want to compare your supply options. It's run by the Illinois Commerce Commission, and the ICC regulates the utilities, so you know it's an unbiased source of information. And I really encourage you all, compare your energy supply offers to see what benefits you and your family the best. And just don't fall for giving your personal information to strangers, because you don't know if they're trying to steal your identity. And there's also, sometimes they're not scam, or they may be representing an alternate energy supplier, but maybe they sign you up without your consent to get commission. That happens a lot too. Once they have your account number, they may have enough information to switch you without your knowledge. So just visit pluginillinois.org so you can make the decision to switch, and it's not made for you illegally. The only legal way that you get switched to a different energy supplier, if you didn't sign up for it, it's called municipal aggregation. Now, every year, every municipality and every city, they vote. They vote on what's the best energy supply option for the majority of their residents. So you would have received a letter from the city of Elmhurst that said, we voted, we've decided to switch everyone to so-and-so electric for the electric supply. Here are the terms. You have until this date to reply back if you do not wish to be switched. It's called an opt-out program. So if you don't reply to that municipal aggregation letter to say, I don't want to be switched, then you would be automatically switched to a different supplier. But that's really the only legal way that you are switched if you or someone in your household didn't switch on your own. So if you're wondering who your supplier is, go to your ComEd bill, and under the energy supplier line, it'll say the name of the company and a contact number. You can call them and say, hey, I don't remember switching to you. Why am I with you guys? And they'll let you know, oh, on January 2nd, so-and-so signed you up. And if that's true, great. But if not, that's when you call us and let us know that you suspect that you're a victim of a scam. Any questions so far? All right, so ComEd will never call or come to your home or business to sell you electricity or to ask for your account number or information about your ComEd bill. Again, we already have your account number. We can just pull up your address or type your address into the system and pull your ComEd bill. But people that pose as ComEd who are scam artists don't have your information, and they may be very convincing trying to get it. I actually had someone call me the other day asking, they said that they believed I had a credit due to me, and if I can share my account number to see if I can get that credit. I knew that they were a scammer. I kind of wasted their time for 10 minutes until they hung up on me. I was just curious as to what their script was. But they were very convincing. The person transferred me to their supervisor, who was even more serious. They almost got me. Just kidding. I've been trained on this, so I knew not to give any information, but they're just so convincing, and I can see people who didn't go through the training I went through falling for it after being transferred to like a supervisor and a supervisor. They were just very serious sounding. ComEd will never call or come to your home or business to ask for immediate payments in any form by cash, check, prepaid cash card, Zelle, Bitcoin, QuickPay, Venmo. One common scam that happens a lot, they'll call, they'll say they're with ComEd, and they're about to shut off your account unless you go and buy this prepaid card at your local, CVS, or the store that's just like CVS. Walgreens, yes. It became so common that some Walgreens would have a sign like near their checkout saying, if you're buying this prepaid card for ComEd bill, it's a scam. Yeah, unfortunately, seniors get targeted a lot. So if you have any older family members, please warn them that they may be targets of scams. ComEd will never call or come to your home or business to ask for personal information, such as social security number or bank information. And if you're ever suspicious of a caller, just hang up and call ComEd directly. The number's on your bill. It's 1-800-EDISON-1. Or visit ComEd.com/scam-alert for more information. And there's also a lot of email and web scams. This is probably a newer type of scam, but carefully review any messages originating from outside your organization's network. And a lot of times, check the name of the actual email. They'll make it look like it's a legit email, but they'll replace the O with a 0, or there'll be like little misspellings. And just make sure that it matches the name of the business in the email address. And if you don't recognize the sender, don't hesitate to make a phone call to verify the message is being sent from a trusted source, using a phone number from your own records or the company's official website and not the number provided in the email. So if you think that you're getting an email from ComEd, but it's suspicious, call the number on your bill. You know the bill is legitimate. That number, 1-800-EDISON-1, is legitimate. Call that. Because these emails can sound so convincing and they'll have a phone number, but that phone number is part of the scam. And these are tips not just for ComEd scams, pretty much any company, any organization, these are good tips to live by to avoid being scammed. And confirm the contents of the email that they look legitimate, especially when a request can have financial impact, such as transferring money. And hover over website links before clicking to confirm the legitimacy of the website. So if you hover over the link with your cursor, it'll show you what the actual URL is, the full URL. Because what the link display shows may not be what the link is actually going to. So hover over the link just to make sure it looks legitimate. And again, if you're ever suspicious of a caller, hang up and call ComEd, 1-800-EDISON-1. And that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any questions over anything that I've went over? All right, you guys seem like a very energy efficient crowd. I have more reusable straws at my table, and I have more brochures on everything I went over. And if you do have questions you think of later, you can share them with Jessica, and I can get back to you with any answers at a later point. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.